So now we need to add a background image to the header using CSS. And we've done this. We did this for the About Me page. But since we're still new at this, I'm going to go over it again. And what you need to do is go into Photoshop, open up your image for the header of your About Me page. So I'm going to say don't save. So the way you do that is you File, Open, and you go into the Images folder of your responsive web page. So it's responsive. To find the responsive project, I double click on it. I double click inside of Images, and this About Head is the one that we made earlier. And the reason why we want to bring it up again is because we want the same dimensions, right? So I'll go ahead and say Command A, Command C to copy it, and then I'm going to go to File and say New. And you can see the dimensions are the same dimensions as my About Head picture. So I'm going to say OK. And there we go. We need to go back over here to Google, and I'm going to type in Cookie Clicker. Go to Images, and of course I want a big picture, so I'm going to hit Tools, go to Size, and say Large. And there are a lot of pictures here. So let's see, which one should I use? Maybe I could use this one here. Maybe this one? No. Maybe this one. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this, and it's good dimensions. So I'm going to say View Image. Oh no, it's blocked. Okay. Well, maybe I can take this one. No, that's not a good size. Well, you know what? I went ahead and found one, and I put it in my Images folder, and it's right here. It's called banner_cookie. So I'm going to use that one. But of course, what you need to do is you need to find a picture that is nice and big and looks good. I'm going to choose this one here, and then you need to drag this guy into Photoshop, right? Put it in the right location, hit Command T to transform, grab the corner and stretch it to be the right size, and then I'm going to make it look good. Right, like that. And then you need to hit this little cursor button and say Apply. Okay. So now you have your picture, and you'll say File, Save As, and be sure to save it in Responsive in the Images folder. Give it a good name like Cookie Head. And then, of course, this is very important to come down to the format and say JPEG and say Save. Now I'm not going to do that because I'm just going to use my banner cookie, but I am going to rename it. Right click, rename, and I'm going to say cookie_head. And say OK. So now we need to add that picture to our Cookie Clicker webpage by creating an ID for it, right? So if you look right here, we have the About Back ID that specifies which picture to use. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that. And I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to say, I'm going to call it Cookie Back. And I'm going to change this picture to be Cookie_head. And I'll save that. Remember, you need to link this ID to the web page that's going to use the ID. So I'm going to come back here to cookieclicker.html. Instead of using the ID About Back, I'm going to use the ID Cookie Back, and I'll save that. And when we come back over here and we refresh, this is what we get, right? So that's what you need to do.